I don't know about you guys, but I feel like zooming through those slideshows that reminds you of the what happened last time. It kind of makes me feel like we're going through an aquarium made of like
the sound
jam.
Yeah, the sound design has that bubbly kind of quality to it. Oh, just flipping through the memory books.
Anyways, welcome back to AI at the SOMNIUM Files, everybody. Last time we were here, we went through Mizuki's...
Date, look, it's a brawn tube.
What the hell is
What?
that?
Where's the brawn tube?
A tube that is brawny, I suppose. But yeah,
Okay.
last time we went through Mizuki's Somnium and managed to cure her aphonia. So that means she can talk.
May I just say for the record, shame on you, Ikki. Why did you freaking leave us stuck in that test tube area for this past week or so? I got a fucking cold in the process.
Oh,
What?
I'm sorry, I set it to too cold for James, man, I suppose.
Oh.
Not only that, you left us without food, you fucking monster.
Hey, the gel
Very
inside the tube was
tired.
enough to sustain both water and food.
think I like
It literally turned Sammy into a freak of nature. I mean, look at her.
What?
Say Mizuki.
What?
Who's
She
that
looks
figure?
fine.
Oh, good grief.
What
You
do you
know,
mean?
I
Where,
just-
where's this all coming from?
You know, just
Insomnia,
just
in your
another day
dream.
of
I
a
saw
friendly
silhouette.
blood on my face. That's all there is. Everything's fine.
Oh,
Oh dear.
I thought the direction you were taking this was what if
She does
Sammy
not
suddenly looked like
experience
Iba
somnium as you
here
do.
in her eyeball hamster
You're
form.
witnessing a dream inside her brain.
You know what I mean? I could totally believe it, but yeah, no, ladies and gentlemen, for this session and maybe a couple
Did you
others
see
you might
anyone
see
at
in
the
the not too
merry-go-round
distant
the night you
future,
found
maybe even
Shoko?
before. I'm going through a bit of a sick spell at the
did.
moment. Hopefully, it won't last for
Saw
too long.
someone.
But in the meanwhile, let's
In the
hear the
corner,
testimony of
past the
our
merry-go-round.
dear old friend here.
Who did you say?
It's not
This is-
exactly testimony, but we're actually getting important bits of information from Mizuki.
I don't know.
Namely,
dark
how
and
she
rainy.
noticed someone
They looked
standing
scary, so I hid
in the
inside
dark.
the merry-go-round. The door was open a little bit, so I snuck in.
Uh-huh. But did you have the ice pick with you?
Well, we're about to find out as soon as we continue, continue
Oh.
asking her things.
Right, who sent you the message
I
that
can't
brought you there
tell
in the
you.
first place?
Why
What?
not?
Because I don't want to.
Because if you
That's
may
not a
not
reason.
recall, there was a message that
You were at the
was
scene
sent
of the
to her
crime because of that
she
Nile
had
message.
Ota go
Whoever
with
sent
her
it to you
park
is a prime suspect.
to where they
Mizuki.
discovered
I don't
Shoko's
think
body.
she's going to answer.
Mizuki! We're
When she
not
is in
dealing
a
with
mood,
like,
it's
oh,
impossible
someone
to get
spray
her to
painted
talk.
graffiti on the
That's the
on
kind of girl
the
she is.
merry-go-round, and you don't want, and you're afraid of being the narc.
Sometimes I think
We're
you know
talking
better than
about
I
a
do.
woman who was brutally
How
murdered.
long do you think
No
I've been
woman,
observing her?
not necessarily
It's been
any
4
woman,
years
mind
now.
you, her mother.
Correct.
Why is she?
I know things that
She
even
better have a
you
good
do
reason
not
for
know.
withholding this information later.
Like?
Kinda, not sort of,
Actually,
really.
never mind. Some
Basically,
things I'm
she's in a
better
mood.
off not knowing.
What? I don't care if she's
By
in
the
the
way,
mood. The
we
law has
already
to
looked
find
into
somebody
Mizuki's
guilty
cell
for
phone.
this. Oh, you already did?
Unfortunately, the contents were wiped.
Damn.
Oh.
I'm tracing the sender of the Nile message through other means, but it's taking me some time.
You sure look busy there, standing there.
Yeah. Anyways, is she
Anyway.
hungry? We could go
I'm
for some
fine
food,
now.
can't we?
But I didn't forget your promise.
What?
Oh yeah,
promise?
her favorite food.
Oh yeah, the food.
Unagi. You said you'd take me.
So
Oh.
you heard that, huh?
Aphonia only affects speech.
I don't know why you
Her hearing
thought that.
should still be intact.
Sure.
They
Mizuki.
remember.
When we're all done here.
Sure do.
Yay. Hope we're on the good path. And goodbye.
About that, Logan, we are on a
Oh.
path of sorts.
Oh no. Path of reckless abandon and yeah, I guess I'm
Let's
letting
leave it.
you-
Let's leave it at that for now, because we
Well,
don't want to
something.
go spoiling everything willy nilly.
Hey,
I have no idea
Mizuki,
where we're going anyways. Let's
when
see.
we found you, you were holding the ice pick, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell us why?
Well, let's find out.
When I got there, the ice pick was... It was stuck in my mom's eye. I couldn't think straight. The only thing I could think was... I had to get it out.
So you panicked
I mean,
and pulled it out.
I can understand where she's
Yeah.
coming from there.
And you
I
held
would
Yeah.
on to it when
probably
you
do
heard
the
me
same
call.
thing.
Well,
Yeah.
because it's like an alien foreign object and someone very close to you. Like you wouldn't, it's yeah.
Okay.
It's one of those things where
One more
it's one of those
question.
things where the
This
emotion
is very
is
important.
definitely going to override
When
the
you
logic.
pulled out the ice pick,
Yeah.
Right.
was Shoko's eye
You're going to
still
be
there?
in some
I'm pretty sure
form
it
of
wasn't.
panic.
The eye socket was empty.
Yeah.
Like, her fight or
Thank
flight
you,
response is
Mizuki.
basically going to go
That was
into
very
overdrive.
helpful.
At least it seems a little more believable than that punk we dealt with earlier.
Oh, Ota?
Now
Yeah.
we know that Mizuki did not remove
yeah.
the victim's eye.
When we got to the
Unfortunately,
scene,
Ota
it's definitely
is
missing.
not going to shine too bright
And it
this
has
run
not yet been
through.
recovered. We can
That's,
therefore conclude it has been
oh,
removed
boy.
from the
Yeah.
scene.
I will say he's not the murderer.
Okay.
I mean, you don't need to go
well,
saying that
yeah.
immediately,
No need to
but
report
I mean,
specifics.
we appreciate
Well, no,
that much.
I mean,
saw it all from here on
that I could
control.
already believe, given that he discovered
What
the body
sinker
with
sees
Mizuki,
in
and he
SOMNIUM is
pretty much
projected
took off
here,
running.
Remember?
Yeah.
We've got it all recorded.
What if he
Isn't
was
it
just
incredible?
acting?
I invented it.
Yes,
He
you
is
did.
a horrible actor. He is
Anyway,
a horrible actor.
we know about the figure you
Who,
saw.
Pewter or Sean
I wonder
Chiplock?
who that could be.
No,
You know what's-
the man in blue.
You know, speaking of Sean Chiplock, kudos for getting to voice
How would I
Gunville
know?
for out of all people.
We still
Oh yeah,
don't have enough
in
information.
between our sessions, he's now going to be in the
Continue your
next Gunvolt.
investigation,
Is that the
Special
third or
Agent.
the fourth game?
The third game.
The third game, he's going to be the mighty Burst Man himself.
Yep.
Admittedly, I never played
reverse-
Gunvolt.
Yeah, I'm
It's-
glad she's talking again.
It's one of those cases where I would definitely say
You know
it's
the
Mega
wounds in
Man
her
Zero
heart is
if it
sinking.
was a little more user friendly.
You
and a lot
Well,
more
isn't
anime.
it like you're constantly
boss has
attacking the enemy no matter
extraordinary
how
perception.
far away you are?
I deserve much
Sort
more
of.
credit
It's
for
one of those
helping
cases where,
Mizuki recover her
How
voice.
do I put this in a word?
All you did
Basically,
was
you
follow
throw
my
if you're playing as Gunvolt anyway, because there's more than
Dante,
just him.
Mizuki
You
needs
throw these little darts
Protect her.
at your opponents, and then you use your native powers to shock the ever-living hell out of them. You can also stack it up to 3 times.
Anyways,
You're the
what should we
Zappy
ask
boy.
Pewter about? About his thoughts or about that?
Oh,
figure?
with I was gonna say, assuming actually, James, how about you? What do you think?
You know what? I should ask. You know what? Just ask about the figure. I don't even know where I was going with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and all I was gonna say was justifying why we should ask about the figure as well, because if he has control to the
Oh,
Somnium, maybe he'd be able to
I saw it
reverse
too.
trace it.
Who or what
Not
do you think it
necessarily.
was?
Most likely someone Mizuki saw in person projected into her subconscious.
It was
Dreams
an
can only
evil
be
man.
constructed from images
It
and
was a
experiences
tall,
the
lanky
subject
blue
was
guy.
present for.
That
Mizuki's
is true.
Somnium couldn't
Daddy.
have contained that figure if she didn't see it in person.
Yeah, no, that is true.
Of course, not
Even in your
everything you see in our
dreams, if you
dreams
see
looks
a random
exactly
group
the
of
same
crowd
as
of
it did in
people,
the real world.
your brain
You saw
cannot
some
invent
strange things
faces
in
for you.
Somnium
You will
earlier,
always pull faces
didn't you,
from people
Dante?
you've already interacted with,
That
even if
event
it's
you
just been
experienced
passing
is
like
obviously
glances.
not as it happened.
Yeah,
Which
I
is
think-
honestly kind of freaky in
Dreams
some
are a collage
depictions of
many
dreams in like
memories,
media. Like,
intertwining
you
and
ever seen
blending with
the
each other.
Jim Carrey movie
Your
Eternal
skills
Sunshine
as a
of the
sinker
Spotless
allow
Mind?
you to untangle those
Yeah,
dreams
that's a
and
sadder.
solve mysteries
Yeah.
no one else
You
can.
know that one scene where he's trying to look at the guy talking to his girlfriend in the dream, and like he tries turning him around, and like he just doesn't have a front side.
Yeah,
In
'cause
normal
it's just
dream, the person
yeah. I mean, that's just
experiencing the dream cannot
ethereal
remove
That's just creepy.
creepiness.
Dreams are
Then again, it's not the
first-person
creepiest part of the movie to me.
experiences.
Before I completely lose this
the
train of thought, before we
circumstances are
move away from
slightly
Peter here,
different
I was
during
debating
sinking.
doing the Devil series at some point or
The
another.
sinker
They're really
dives
not that
into
hard
the
of games.
subject's mind and
Did we
What's
do a
this
look at one of the
experiences
games?
their
We did a look at
subconscious
it was like a double pack, which featured both the first and the second game on Switch.
Oh,
As though you
Gunvolt.
were
Gotcha.
watching
Yeah,
a
Gunvolt.
play. The subject is the author.
So yeah, here's an
director,
interesting
and
take on
actor.
Somnium. It's
The
basically
sinker
watching a TV
is
show,
merely
only
the
that you're
audience.
you as the sinker are directing Aiba to basically
Yeah.
talk with all the
So who
actors
do you
or
think the
whatever.
culprit is?
So is this one of those things where, say, in that
Well,
previous
let's
Somnium
see.
with the carousel and all that,
Perhaps
does that
it was
mean?
you, Special Agent
I was
Dante.
like,
Oh,
shush.
you're fucking with me.
I'm kidding.
I was
That's
gonna
not
say,
nice,
so does
Peter.
that mean? So does that mean you can like translate some of the stuff, like what the spinning out of control carousel represents to Mizuki and whatnot, and
Maybe, yeah.
One day
of
we'll
course,
be.
it being
linked to your brain
it
with
being,
an
like,
artificial nerve.
um,
To put it more simply,
rigged around
Aiba
via
is
electronics,
a part
like
of your
the
brain.
special machinery.
During sinking,
It's
your
bound to make
consciousness is
things a
sent
little
into
bit
the
out of
subject's
whack.
somnium.
One
I mean,
day,
it's a
ladies and
video
gentlemen.
game after
Is
all.
also synced,
One day, ladies and gentlemen, we will
but
give her
only
shoes.
a part.
No, we
Not
won't.
all of Aiba's
We'll
Oh,
give her
you're
a
She's the
hot dog
Hobbit.
costume.
Yeah, I was about to bring up the fucking hot dog suit because I'm aware of that thing existing.
I love
wait,
it.
what?
Don't call me dumb.
Hey, that's not nice, Dante.
Is that actually a Anyway, about Aiba's
Long story.
Yeah.
Yes, Logan, there is a hot dog suit for
Hey,
Aiba, and
Cuter,
it's fucking hilarious.
In the sequel, that is.
Aiba was in human form.
Oh darn! I was
She's
looking.
never
I was
looked
looking
like
so
that
forward to
before.
it here. Anyway,
That was Aiba's
And the
idea.
other Aiba-ish
What?
character, Tama, is going to get like a
I thought you
T-shirt
would be more pleased.
with like those
I
four
designed it to
college
your
dudes on
taste.
like a couch,
What part of that
like cheering
is
at the
my
TV,
taste?
but replace them with
I know everything inside your
Date,
mind.
Boss,
You
Pewter,
don't have
and
to hide it.
what's his name?
Cuter,
Kagami.
Aiba's broken. She's talking
Huh.
crazy.
she's talking
I
crazy.
am not broken.
Does not compute.
She's
Perhaps
I know
talking
every
crazy things.
I know everything about you, Date.
It's not that.
Believe it.
I'm in your
It was
brain,
just-
Date.
A little something.
Aw,
I consider
Aiba.
Kaname Date to be my host. I owe him gratitude.
No, you don't.
I simply thought that appearance would make him happy.
It makes me happy.
Why would that make me happy?
I'm saying that as a like she's adorable.
Oh yeah, no, she is fine.
Anyways.
Summarize for
Anyway,
me everything.
I get the story.
Date won't admit it, but I'm pretty sure he does appreciate it.
Mizuki
Give us
witnessed
the
a
Spark
suspicious
Notes.
person at the scene.
There's no
But she didn't
way
get a
he
good
can
look
have
at that.
a little romantic.
Maybe there's
so he
something
can
at
have a
the scene
romantic
you
interface
missed.
with his left eye. That's weird.
Date,
Anyway.
could you return to
Well,
the scene
I
of the
mean,
crime?
I have heard of that,
Nothing more to Bloom
falling in
Park
love
than
with
the
an
first
AI. I
night.
mean, look at Pulse Man.
Look at what was that one movie with like the robot assistant? I don't even know anymore. Anyways, let's go back
There's
to the
a
scene
lot
of the
of
crime
robot
and get a better
assistant.
look.
I mean, it makes sense. Basically, we'll use the information we just got from this we'll go back to Bloom Park and explore where that mysterious person was walking by. Right over there.
Or, you know, get Mizuki's take on the whole scene.
Yep, fair enough. For Mizuki Log to help pin it down.
Somewhere
Hopefully
around
she
Let's
will.
pin him down!
Yep.
So,
Somewhere in
thing
the
there-
tall grass, past the bush.
hash.
There would have been a nice paved path here, but unfortunately, since there's been no maintenance around here, yeah.
Coincidentally, go ahead.
Someone hasn't been taking care of their island.
I was about to make a really stupid joke of coincidentally, Past the Bush is the successor sequel series to Gaming in the Clinton Years. It's Gaming Past the Bush Years.
Did you admit?
Just a grim.
I must be really, really tired, Ikki. I don't
Me
know.
too.
It's just-
I sure am.
Yeah, I do.
What
What
you
do you
thinking
remember?
about Mizuki?
I went to this amusement park when I was little.
Oh,
I was 4. I
that's not
remember it so
divisible by
clearly.
6, though, so it can't
This
be
is where-
possible.
I saw my mom and dad smile.
One day
Aw.
was
I
happy.
had so many happy memories here. The only happy memories I really have are from here.
That was
That's not
what
true.
the
Memories
photo
of my
was showing
family
us.
are
You got Date!
so
Yeah,
bright
but her
and
family, her
colorful.
mother, her father, that photo is all we got so far.
Now, this is
But
where
her
Mom...
kung fu master.
We're the one who taught her how to fight?
No.
I mean, would
What's
you
the matter?
Nothing.
would you not
Just wondering where this goes.
not take Date to be someone who would teach her self-defense?
Oh, with the lead pipe I remember seeing in the last session. Anywho, let's look at the brush.
What's past here?
This leads to the subway.
The subway?
The subway?
But who would
It
have
has,
to
of
go
course,
through
closed
here
down.
via the
It is
subway?
no longer in service. This is due to the explosion at the chemical plant that occurred years ago.
Alright, the thing ASET was
The
on about.
surrounding district of Kawasaki was contaminated and declared off limits. Bloom Park closed for the same reason,
Man,
as did all commerce and industry in Kawasaki.
Shit.
This means the railroads and public transportation to and from this area were shut down as well.
But
Well,
are they
they're
still
abandoned.
open
It's
for
abandoned.
potential perpetrators?
The
I say it's
subway.
abandoned and thus the perfect hideaway for
Aiba,
the Ninja
Does
Turtles.
the entire track run underground?
No,
I
that's
say
deeper
we
than the
investigate.
underground.
No. The track leading northward from Bloom Park eventually rises to ground level.
that's
Meaning
so.
someone
Railroad
could,
crossing?
meaning someone could supposedly
Correct.
run down those tunnels and
And the
escape
tracks
back
must
to the
cross the
surface.
street
Bingo.
Just goes all.
Correct.
Exactly, just like that. And Ivy even does the
Aiba, do me a
with her
favor.
arms.
Can you see if any cars were driving on that surface street last night?
Here we got a very interesting little tidbit.
Hey, you've been quiet for a long time. Are you okay?
Aside from Mizuki pointing
I've
out
got something.
that.
I picked up a single vehicle traversing that street last night.
Really
A
now?
black SUV.
Of
I
course.
ran the plate through the
Don't worry,
registration
Mizuki.
unit
This
to
is
find the
this
owner.
is literally my thinking spot.
Shoko Nagami's
Hey!
and
Oh!
Mizuki's father.
So that
Benju
could
Okiura.
That ain't good.
The music has stopped, which means, yeah, that means that we may have a potential pin leading him to the crime scene.
God damn it, I knew it was the daddy.
So we are driving immediately to meet up with Renju.
So let me get this straight.
Beep beep.
You think that Daddy drove his car on the tracks through the tunnel, stopped at the closed down station, and carried Mom's body to the park?
At this point,
When you
it's
say-
entirely
Proof of this,
possible.
Renju.
Well, when you say with a
There's a
condescending
chance
tone like that,
someone else
anything
was driving
sounds
the car.
stupid.
But it was his car.
Yeah.
But, in any case, I know that the suspect must have used the subway tracks.
Wow.
That explains why there were no cars
Just
parked
like
near
the
the scene.
villain in Oliver
Using
and
that
Company.
subway station,
I never watched that movie, so
could
it
take the
wouldn't
body
know.
right to the merry-go-round.
Oh, it has the
without
most
being caught on
freaking
camera.
metal death of a Disney villain ever.
Daddy didn't
Really
do it.
does.
I am not
Straight
so
up,
certain.
there's this whole car chase scene on train tracks, Ikki.
Either way, I have to
And
talk to
like he's
Renju.
driving, like this mob boss
You
is
can
driving
help
on the
find
tracks after them, and they escape by jumping into the river, and he's stuck on his car, which a train head-on rams into and explodes.
I think about a week ago. When I went to hang out
Spoilers
with
for
Miss-
Oliver and Company. Holy
Did you
crap!
notice
I should have
anything different
prefaced
about
the
him?
entire statement with
Nothing
that.
really.
You know, that's kind of
It was
why
the same as usual.
when I was little, I always
He didn't
imagined
come to
how
see
fun
you
it
in
would
the
be
hospital,
driving
did he?
down the train tracks.
No.
Because there's nothing necessarily stopping you know, aside
What?
from the
But you
incoming
know-
train.
Very unusual.
Yeah, that movie is more or less definitive proof why you should not do that.
Don't do that unless you know for a fact they're abandoned. And even
don't
so,
wanna say
Ikki,
anything.
actually, there's this fun
don't
thing
wanna
I know.
talk to you.
Sorry, Sammy, I'm
I don't
on
wanna
a
talk to
weird
anyone who thinks my
rant
daddy
and
is a
tangent
killer.
here.
Look, I don't want to believe it
There are
either.
these like special
Known him for more
wheels,
than
these special
5
things
years
you have
now.
to install
He's
on
like
the front of
family
your
to me.
car in order for it to like properly like follow train tracks as opposed to the tires themselves hitting the train tracks. It's kind of weird, but neat.
I don't
Anyway.
remember. It was a while ago. What about
Okay.
you?
Oh, hey,
When was the last time we saw
You tried
Renju
calling
anyways?
him.
I did. I called earlier, and I tried a few times last night.
And
Does-
he didn't pick up?
Renju not
Nope.
want
No.
anything to do with his daughter?
I mean,
Suzuki, Renju sent you that now message, didn't he?
I mean,
there's a reason
re-
why.
I got
There's a
this
reason
buddy
why
of mine.
Mizuki lives with
Real
Date and
bad
not either
personality.
Renju
Real
or
good with
Shoko.
technology. I got some help from them.
Bad personality.
Family issues are a bitch.
There was a message sent at 8:05 last
But it
night.
is interesting how
Does this sound
Date has
familiar?
become a surrogate father in a
Mizuki, Daddy got
sense.
caught up in something serious.
Yeah.
Please come to Bloom Park's
Or, you know,
merry-go-round
just
right
a
away.
roommate.
Daddy needs your help. Please do as I say.
Yeah, that was it. It was from
Jeez.
Daddy's phone.
So a reason
But
why
I
she
didn't want
really
to say
didn't want
anything
Todd.
because that would make Daddy a suspect, so
So you kept quiet.
Yeah, but that puts you at the.
yeah.
But does
My dad
that
never
make
said anything
Renju
like
the
that to
person
me,
we saw in
ever.
our Sunny?
That he was counting on me?
Like, who was standing
I
in the
had to
background?
go.
Because she obviously
invited
saw
Goto.
someone there, right?
Bloom Park is in the middle of the Kawasaki district.
Again, my only guess I got is that it was
There are a
either
number of
put there
homeless
because she was
individuals
having a
in a
memory
high-crime
of
neighborhood.
herself and her family at that park,
Mizuki must
and
have been
though
worried
and thus
about
she
going alone.
put her father there to be there with her. I don't know, but regardless, this
couldn't
is
see him.
unfortunately really
Why
starting
not?
to show. Maybe
Daddy
he didn't
couldn't have
murder
sent the
her,
message.
but we
Someone else
definitely
must
have
have
evidence to
used his
believe
phone.
that he's been tampering with that body.
And his car.
Yeah.
Daddy wasn't driving the car either.
What?
Somebody
In
else
any
did
case,
it.
he's definitely involved somehow.
We gotta find him
The killer
fast.
did it, not Daddy.
The only evidence we
Because
have so
what if
far
it
leads
happens
one
to be that
conclusion.
he isn't the killer,
The cell
but the
phone
killer
and
is
the
now
car
after
were
him?
both operated by Renju Okiura.
You know, to
Oh.
stop him from squealing.
Ikki.
Yeah.
A random important question which may or may not come up while we're trying to get a hold of Renju here.
Oh yeah.
Incoming call.
Oh, no,
from
some-
a-
Hold on, guys. I've got to take a quick call.
Hey, I just got the report from Iva.
Uh-huh.
Renju is a suspect?
He's definitely suspicious.
Wow, word travels fast.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's our
I mean,
number
thank
one
Iba for that. She's literally everything. She's literally everything and then some in that little eyeball of his.
She is the internet.
Pretty much.
He vanishes after questioning.
I wish the internet were a
Doesn't have an
funny
alibi for the time of the murder
bioluminescent
either.
shrimp girl.
Doesn't
I mean, in essence, what we're dealing with here is a scenario not too dissimilar to like what's commonly played around with in like the Mega Man Battle Network series,
No, I told you.
where literally like everyone has their own personal navigator that take like the physical form of like some humanoid thing that travels all across the internet to do all the stuff for them.
Which is
sounds
weird
cool.
how in Mega Man Star Force 3, they kind of take the concept of navis and remake them from the aliens. But instead of navigators, they're like wizards.
Wizards?
That's cute.
Yeah, they're called wizards.
So apparently, from what I'm seeing there, Renju has also completely gone off the grid since last night.
Strange.
So Renju was questioned at a local
but
station?
Ikki, I was gonna say, sorry. So this is a question that may or may not be
Why
pivotal
didn't
to the
you keep him
plot,
there?
but I'm just curious about this. Is Aiba the only Aiba in the world?
In this game, at least, yeah.
Okay, because that could definitely throw in an interesting like twist into the mix if Aiba was not the only super AI eyeball in this. But yeah, fair enough.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe Nirvana Initiative will say that, oh no, Tomeg's at the same time.
Have a whole
All right,
little room
boss.
full of the little jelly
You know if you find
hamsters.
something.
I would love a personal jelly hamster.
I mean, it's not a bad. But would you
Where
remove
the
your own
hell did
eye for
Renju
it?
go?
Well, no, I wouldn't want to lose any of my eyeballs, doy.
Sun poke?
Poke the sun?
What?
Pokemon Sun?
Sun poke. Or something.
Solgaleo?
Oh,
Solrock?
Sunfish Pocket.
Oh,
Sunflora?
Sunfish.
Renju was telling me about that place.
Sunkern?
It's a maid cafe that he runs.
Alomomola?
I found it.
Why does he
Oh.
run a maid cafe?
Approximately 6.2 miles.
I mean, hey, he already runs a media,
I
like a
know.
production
Oh, that's
company
right.
that hosts.
I forgot that he
VTubers,
runs.
so-
I
Wait,
forgot he runs.
Actually,
Lemniscate.
wait a second.
Yeah.
I sort of zoned out for a moment. Are you telling me there's a maid cafe run by that little prick?
No, not by Oda, by Renju.
Not by Oda, by
Okay.
Renju, the father.
Right.
He
Wait,
runs.
you think a
Lemniscate
24-year-old can run one of these places?
You'd be surprised.
Dude,
Be surprised.
I'm not even-
Yeah.
Jinx.
You would actually be. You would actually be surprised. What?
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Renju.
dear.
Oh.
Oh, Mizuki, this is a bad weekend for you, huh?
Mizuki's
Oh.
no good, horrible,
God.
awful, bad day.
Well, at least Date will be there to comfort her, but still, that's just... Fuck.
That's
At this point, she's going to need more than just Date.
bad.
And he's being strung up and.
Only you, Sam, would make such a response to the situation.
But regardless, he's
That's
like strung up and.
That's a creative way of killing someone. I'll say that much. That's
And
very
again,
creative.
he's missing his left eyeball.
Eerie.
It's not the worst I've seen.
You know, and I thought freaking... What's his face? The, Crap, Logan, do you remember the name of the, one of the, Isabella's brother from, Dead Rising? The guy that...
Yes.
What's his name? I remember, like, you know, not too far from that, when that game ended, like, I remember him getting hooked, like, literally hung on one of those meat hooks from his back, and I
Yes.
thought that was painful already, but that's just taking it to another level.
Yeah.
Both removing
That-
your
I mean,
eyes,
that-
strangling you, and then hooking you up by the mouth.
Well, I mean, the hooking on the back, that's a Texas Chainsaw Massacre thing. Or at least I feel like that's what first popularized that image. But, okay. So,
Mario, please help
Unfortunately,
me
Mario
this
does
time
not
of need.
talk. At
Damn
least
it.
not here.
Aw. This is a serious moment. No time for silly jokes.
Alright, fine, we'll settle with
Two
Gunvolt then.
murders, one right after the other.
Or
How
for those
could
that
I not
would rather
be?
prefer, you could also do Camilla's Paw, or Rivali, Spade, take your pick.
You were the first on the scene, so you know this better
Now,
than
this is
anyone.
an interesting little
Renji was murdered.
turn for Pewter. Because after
No way
this
this
point,
was a
he's
suicide.
going, like, dead serious. Like,
And
he
the fact
wants
that his
this
left eye was
culprit
removed
dead.
tells me that this was the
I
same
mean, we now
killer
have
as
two
Shogun.
murders.
Yeah.
Serial killer.
I mean, was he and Peter also close, or?
The new Cyclops
I'm not
killer.
sure.
What?
But
That's the nickname that's been spreading around headquarters.
okay, so that's
You.
the copycat killer that
Yes.
Boss was trying to hide from us. Is
Several
there's
years
someone
ago.
known as a
Cuter.
Cyclops killer?
Up.
There
No
was no
talking
point
about
in
it.
hiding it from him. He would find out on his own
Okay,
eventually.
boss.
I mean, I'm also
It's
figuring
all
this
over
out,
the news.
Ikki. I have an
These
idea.
murders have gone viral.
Oh,
Who knows?
what's
Maybe
your
it'll be me
idea?
making a prediction. At the end,
Killings
okay.
from 6 years ago have continued. The Cyclops killer is back.
I guess I could ask real
Years
quick
ago.
while we're still, you know, watching
Is
these
that
guys
what you were
talk about the
talking
current
about, boss?
situation. How long does a normal, like a general run of AI go on for?
About
I
for 6
suppose
hours.
you deserve to know.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Like per ending or per?
Per route.
Oh, okay.
We
Well, I
have a
mean,
name
I'm
for it
invested.
down at
I
HQ.
want to know what's going on
The
here because this is
original
getting
Cyclops serial killings.
well
To
complicated.
distinguish
I
it
mean,
from
yeah,
the
no, like
spin-offs.
like already, it sounds like we're not
It was
too
6
far
years
off
ago
from the
in
halfway
October.
point.
To be
Four
honest, I was
bodies were
kind of
found
looking
in the
forward to
mountains
this
about
purchase to
to
see
Palo
your
Verde.
guys' reactions.
But the decomposition
I
of the
wasn't-
corpses
yeah,
were
I
all
thought-
at different
yeah.
stages.
I mean,
Oh,
if you think
those
this
poor
is bad,
girls.
just you wait till the
During May
next
to
Somnium.
September of that year.
Oh boy.
Okay, so
But
as far as
they
what they're
did
talking about
have
here,
two
this
things in
Cyclops
common.
killer
They
killed
were all
these
young
4
women.
people,
And
these 4 women,
Each corpse was missing
all
their
across
right
the
eyeball.
course of a
Pulled
couple
out
months.
posthumously.
But then all released them, all made them exposed to the
a
public
few
at the
days
same
after
day.
the corpses were discovered,
Yep.
the killer sent
Like
a
literally,
statement to the
literally
press.
just dude's
I
literally just
killed
showboating
them,
at that
and they
point.
are now my dear
But did you know
companions.
something that Peter
Something
mentioned
like
when he
that.
was
He signed the
discussing the
statement under
corpses
the name
that were
Cyclops.
discovered? They were
Hence
missing
the
their
name
right eyes,
Cyclops
not their
killer.
left eye.
The Cyclops
Really?
is a mythological race of one-eyed giants.
So in a sense, it can't
According to
be the
Greek
same
myth, they are
killer
the children of
because they're using a
Uranus,
different,
god of the
you know,
sky,
calling
and
card of
Gaia,
sort.
goddess of earth.
I feel
Unless-
like it might just be a case where like
Cyclops were known
whoever's
for
doing
their
all the
outstanding strength and
like the
smithing
true
ability.
perpetrator of this whole thing is literally calling
So the
upon
letter to the
another
press
source just
wasn't
to
a
throw
fake?
us off the trail.
Was the real killer?
Well, if not that,
Yes,
I could also
it had
believe
to
it could
be.
be the. I could also
Picture of
believe it
one
was
of
the
the
original
victims right
Cyclops
after she
killer
was
just
killed
wanting the
was sent
companion
along with the
eyeball
letter.
for each right eye now. But this is
Wait,
bad
think
because if
he,
it's a
like,
cut,
preserves the eyes in like jars?
yeah, Dude, I've seen weirder
No,
stuff
in
on
6
freaking
years we never got
sci-fi
a
and
single
AMC.
trace.
But
So maybe
this is also,
Cyclops
but this
responsible
also
for
at
these
least
murders as well.
leaves one other dangling thread than
No,
James and Sammy,
that's
which is that if
impossible.
this is a copycat
Why?
killer, that means
For
that there
one,
needs
the
to be at
original Cyclops
least
killer only
2
killed
more
women.
victims.
Renju doesn't fit that profile.
Hold
Second,
boss
all of the victims
close
had
to
their right
your
eyes
arms and make sure she don't get
Shoko
killed
and
off next.
Renju.
She's
I'm
18.
missing
She's
her left
18
eye.
like stories underground or 6 stories, whatever.
Six stories,
Six
18
stories.
stories, 18.
We're in the
was
core
also
of the earth,
consistent.
Date. They'll never find us here.
Yeah, but it's so
original
fun.
Cyclops
At that
killer
point, you may as well
removed
be in a
the eyes
freaking
after
sizzling
the
oven.
victims were killed.
The heating bills are ridiculously cheap.
Shoko and Renju
I mean,
were
there's
both
gotta be
still
some
alive.
amount of proper ventilation since you see the streamers up here
But
moving
even
around.
so, you can't
That's
say
true.
for sure this isn't our guy. Maybe they're just doing
Oh, and I
things a
guess I
little
may be
differently
stupid in
now.
asking this question now, Ikki, but
Do
did
you
they ever
have
catch
another
the
reason?
Cyclops killer?
They did,
I'm sorry, Date. I
Okay.
can't say anymore.
but unfortunately
tell
we
us.
can't hear anymore.
Bullshit, you can't.
For now.
It's a national secret.
I mean,
National
I
secret.
mean, not for nothing. I feel like it might be the
Dante,
worst kept
please,
secret in the
forget
world, but
about
we'll
it.
leave it at that for the
I
time
told you
being.
already, you don't need to know anything about that case to
I
investigate
mean,
this one.
yeah, with how
The criminal for
intensely Boss
this
is
case
trying to
and the
hide
case
it,
6 years
I can,
ago are not the same.
I can kind of see where this is going.
Iva, bring up all investigation
I mean, not to
records of the
spoil too
original
much,
Cyclops
but
serial
we
killers.
do need to know some shit
I already
about
had
her.
a look through the database.
I mean,
on
that'd be
the victim.
nice.
Unfortunately,
Because, like, looking back in hindsight, I'm just going, oh
I also
dear.
did not discover anything of note on
Oh,
the internet.
oh dear.
I mean, when you
Only
miss
amateur
Deary,
records.
deary, dear. A
All
female
lacking
deer.
credibility
A doe.
and evidence.
A deer, a
Damn it.
female. Sorry, Date. I just had the song in my head.
Anyways, how's Mizuki doing?
She's sleeping at the hospital. They're going to give
Oh,
her
boy.
counseling after she wakes up.
Yeah, no shit.
I see.
She definitely needs it.
Now, are they still considering her,
Her
a
mother
suspect
and
in
her
this?
father.
No, they're not.
I hope she'll be okay.
Okay.
At this
'cause her
point,
mother-
we already got we already got the proof that she had nothing to do with
Of
it.
course not.
Okay.
I still got a mountain of work piled
Well, think
up.
of it this way.
Answering
How
to the
could
higher-ups,
she
the press.
have gone to Sunfish
I'm just
Pocket and
taking a
killed
little
her
breather.
father?
Well, I mean, the idea is that that's assuming we're going to assume both. Again, I know it's clearly like they're trying to leave the breadcrumbs that we're supposed to expect of the same person, but in a normal law case, they would still look at it
Renju
as
had
that's
his
still an
left
individual
eyeball
murder,
removed.
and maybe Mizuki's still involved in the murder of her mother at the
Right.
very least.
Shoko too.
But just because she is,
So perhaps,
as of now,
Mr. Date,
the only
you
current
are the
living
killer.
suspect who's been found
You're
near the crime
missing
scene.
your left eye.
Peter, that wasn't funny
so
the
you
first time.
steal
Don't do
them
it again.
from others.
Pewt.
That's not funny,
I'm
Peter.
kidding. Only a joke.
Well, nobody's
No wonder
laughing,
why I'm too
Mr.
tired
Green
for your
Bean.
jokes right now, Pewter.
That's a
Actually, you lost
don't
your
like his
eye
face.
6 years ago.
He does honestly look like you
Yes,
know,
but I
bad
don't
guy
remember anything
material,
from back then.
depending on
He
the
look-
situation.
I lost
he
my
looks
eye
like
and
he
my
looks like
memories.
he looks like Team
I was
Plasma's trying to
transported
find him
to
right
your
now.
empty
I mean,
eyes
yeah, no, he
Yeah.
totally does look like
He
a.
just- No,
Meant
he
to
looks
get
like
it for more than
Faba's
5
cousin from
years.
like Pokemon Sun and Moon.
Did you play any of the Pokemon games, Sammy?
Am I not allowed
Which
to be
one,
here?
huh?
I mean, any
No,
given
just-
I
one.
mean it like that.
Sun and Moon or
I was
Sword and
here
Shield, any of the
first.
recent Pokemons?
I was just
Yeah, I've played them
talking
all.
to the boss about
Okay.
Renju's
Are you
murder.
looking forward to Scarlet and Violet?
Yes, I am.
And we're back. Sorry, continue.
Okay, what the hell
Special
happened
Agent Date. we need
Something
you
was
to continue
pressed,
your
or
work.
either something was pressed pressed or a keyboard was
I'll head back
pressed
to where
that
Ranger was found.
reset the
Sunfish
recording, but
Pocket.
I believe I fixed it.
Real
Okay,
quick,
you're
Logan, what do you use as your hotkey
Why
for
don't you get some
recording?
sleep before you continue
Holding
your
down
investigation?
Alt and then pressing the number
fine.
pad plus button.
Let's go, Ivan.
Oh. Okay, so it
So
couldn't
it's-
have been me.
And I wasn't me because I was nowhere near this thing.
It must have been
But
Iva.
again, at the very least, it announces itself when it happens, so I can then quickly, capture it.
Yeah.
Rest assured, ladies and gentlemen, I don't think you missed much of anything else.
Basically,
And, I mean-
yada yada yada, blah blah blah.
Oh yeah, no, it was.
Cyclops
It's at the
color.
very. Don't worry, we'll be fine.
Oh,
where's it
hello.
going?
The vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual.
I mean, my
Did you
eyes
put
just
anything
kind of
in the
like
trunk?
drifted all over there.
No.
So
What about the back
Mizuki
seat?
is stowed away.
maybe it's a
Back seat.
ghost.
Check your mirrors,
Check your
dude.
rearview mirror, dude.
It's
Why
a
are you only now
ghost.
noticing it?
Someone's a stowaway.
Also, I love how that's clearly like a television screen. It's
Jesus,
supposed to mirror.
The sass
He
on
climbed
this
up to the
girl.
front. Also, Date's not a very safe driver if he only just now noticed his rear view mirror going.
I mean, to be
7
fair,
feet down.
he
They're
didn't
probably
even need to
taking out of
forward
here.
his head. Iva could have done the work for
Taking
him.
you back.
True.
No, don't.
Well, that implies that
Nothing
Iva
much to
let
stay at the
Mizuki
hospital
into
all
the
day.
car in the first place, because I doubt she'd
You're going
leave the
to
car
investigate,
unlocked.
right? Take
Perhaps.
me with you. I can help.
Good point.
That was a little runt.
I mean, she could already bring the car around remotely.
I'm Renju's
so.
daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
True,
barely
but
knew
we're
him,
also
though, I
drinking
thought.
pals
My
with them,
daddy
so...
was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
What can we know that Mizuki wouldn't?
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to
Okay,
take
well, I
me
guess
along?
we're going to be
Just
taking her
promise
along
not to
the-
interfere with the investigation.
Why not? We've already taken a complete idol.
We already
for the
took
first
along a
time.
VTuber.
No,
Yeah.
it's
Are we
more
ever gonna
like
see her
I
again?
don't like sitting still and moping all
yeah.
I
day.
imagine
grown
she's
out of
tied
my
to this
brooding,
case as much as
pretentious
Oda.
teenager phase.
Saves
I
the
don't think
developers
we're going
time
to
on.
see her
Thing
along
for
this
a
route,
preteen
though.
to say.
Oh.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess?
By the way, it saves the developers time on making
She's
new
far
models
more
if we just
developed
reuse
than her
old ones a lot.
classmates. She
Well, I mean,
is
to be fair, that is
psychology
kind of how it
and
unfortunately
psychology.
goes. Sometimes, if you really want to make the most out of your story,
Sounds
sometimes you're going to have to make some compromises.
True.
Here's
Like,
an
is it-
interesting thing
Like,
about
like
Mizuki.
think of the old Sonic Boom
Do you
motto.
have anything to tell me? Anything at
Oh,
all that
that's
might
right.
help?
What? That
Well,
their
it's
middle
not
name
about
is
Daddy,
V?
but
No,
I heard
the one
from
about like,
Daddy that
oh,
Mom
if you
helped.
say this is if
Sugar
all
secret.
females are
Think of all-
but be
think
this
of all-
and be the-
Think of all the stories we could tell with the same 7 characters and backgrounds.
Did you know that Mom was
Oh,
a
that
representative
one.
of an
I was thinking
investment company?
Knuckles' feminist
Yeah,
rant.
I did.
There's that
That whole
too.
company was a big scam.
Huh?
Oh,
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down. On
it's a
purpose
pump and
then
dump
they
scam.
Oh
turn it
no!
straight like that.
She was
How-
into
how-
NFTs.
this?
What a relevant and completely
By
a
yourself.
completely ironic
No,
thing to
dummy.
include here.
Of course
Hmm.
it was with other people.
I guess she
It's
went
not
down
dangerous,
with the
there's
ship
some time.
after all.
If
Again,
she ever
the
got into
sass
trouble,
on this
she had
girl.
them take care of it.
Yeah, Mizuki is abnormally
Scanning
smart
all
for her
known
age.
crime databases, but I
And
cannot
her
find any
mom
reports
is involved
referencing
with
this.
the mob.
They must have been extraordinarily
Yeah.
careful.
Man,
I mean,
Or
is that
at
terribly
least was.
is that terribly shocking?
I'm not okay.
con artist, a lot of
So,
them.
you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be
I mean,
more than happy to
Renju's
drop
running
you
a
off.
very legitimate
That's not what I
business
meant.
there, but like,
Why are you always so pushy, Date?
Shoka has to
I'm not
rely
pushy,
on
I'm just
frickin'
worried.
You've got a
like,
weird way of
Ponzi
showing it.
schemes.
Doesn't look like you're worried.
You know, with
You're
you know, with
just
how much
weird.
back and forth is going
always
on
got
between these
something
two, I have
smart
to
to say,
wonder,
huh?
like, what she saw
Just
in him
like
to,
Renju.
you know, stick around after, you know, mom and dad were being neglectful.
What about Daddy?
I mean, she was
Nothing.
the well,
You
in
have
a
no
sense,
tact,
he was
do
the only one willing to
This is why you're
actively
single
stand
and
up
always
and
will
call Renju and Shoko
Oh,
out.
that's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father
That's
when you're
fair.
around. Chicks.
Damn,
love it.
Mizuki's got some
Yeah,
salt
chicks
on her.
love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Jesus.
Mizuki,
You're
hey.
implying.
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm
Yes.
stuck in the car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I am not an
How are
old
these two
creepy
roommates
pervert.
for 6
And
years?
even if you were,
What, you never
you're
heard of
not my
The
type.
Odd Couple?
Ew, I don't want to know
I'm-
that.
I don't think we want to go
Started.
Not like that!
treat it like that.
More like the Golden Girls,
Oh.
but for loners.
I mean, I can also understand that given how long she's been living with him, I can sort of see that she's found enough dirt on him to know just how much of a fragile glass. I don't know,
glass
fragile,
of fragile.
glass,
She
a
knows all
glass
his
of
weaknesses.
fragile.
Good to see you,
Down
sir.
the
Glass of
fragile rock.
But I get what you.
And this
But I guess
is-
what you're. I get what you're saying. She knows all of his
You looked
weaknesses
through the case
now.
file yet?
All of his
Essentially,
triggers.
Oh, I am.
she's
so
got some
sorry.
doity secrets
She's
on
the
Date.
victim's-
Yes.
Man, I mean,
Please let
between
us through
Aset and her, it's like How many other youngsters are there in this series that know how to get under old people's skin?
How many other youngsters are there in this game that can absolutely dunk on Date?
Poor Date.
Date
Oh.
whistles.
The soy boy of the detective agency.
I can at least say Ota can't do that to him, so there's that.
What's your name?
What?
I was asking for your name.
It was Konami, right?
Oh!
Kagami!
Oh, I was
My
close.
friend.
I was close. I remember
What's
things.
your name, Kagami?
Not a kid.
Oh, we are gonna drive this guy up a wall.
Teppanyaki?
Please, Ikki, tell me there's an ending where this guy just goes postal on all of us because we keep asking for his name.
Thankfully, it is not. There is no postal. There is no postal ending with this guy. I of course remember his name.
His name is engraved in my mind. Oh no.
Hey, you.
His name is.
What's your name?
Seriously? It's Kagami. Stop
Thank
being
you,
rude.
Excuse you.
Oh, please let
My best
Kagami.
friend,
I thought it was Okami.
Kagami and I are having a conversation.
What? Jesus Christ, Date.
Yeah,
Ikki,
don't
please
spoil
let me
our
know.
fun.
What?
Oh, so this is just something they do. So this is something they just do on a regular basis. Okay.
Ikki, please let me know. You can just like type it or whatever, but please in the future let me know if this returns in Nirvana.
I hope
I
it
thought
does.
so.
I hope
I want
Kagami
this
is a
over.
central
Get some
character.
rest, alright?
You too, Detective.
I hope he is the hero that ends up fucking destroying the bad guy.
It's like that thing I was telling you about, James. That thank God it's Friday.
How could I
Just
forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head.
Anyways,
Anyway,
back to
cracking
brass
jokes.
tacks.
Yes.
For real though, is that really a running joke between the two?
Hard to say.
You were telling me earlier.
I mean,
that
it's-
things only
what?
your daughter would know.
Ikki, I'm like grabbing him by the shoulders. Ikki,
I'll tell
Ikki.
you if I
What?
notice
What?
anything.
Because of this conversation, I know something that's gonna be
Did you hear me?
imperative
I
to
said I'll tell
the
you if I
to the
see
case.
anything.
You do?
In the upper right of the screen.
The
I
upper
thought I
right.
already
Oh, I see.
Running away in the hospital would be
Look
good.
at that.
It's either a light or that's a security
I know
camera.
what you're trying to say.
I mean,
For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the
Which
scene,
means
you think it's
yeah,
totally
I'm pretty
weird,
sure
right?
this is snow inhalation,
In
right?
fairness, it is also
it looks
weird
like
for an adult
inhalation.
to such a-
Delicate.
But this is what I wanted.
Just like
I
start.
don't want to run away from it.
Setsuna Sani.
That was the song, right?
To be
It was
weird.
Yes,
Something about
Kamaimo.
Anyways.
Sukiyo
Did you
no
get
hits,
anything
I
to
knew
see on
it.
camera?
Unfortunately, no.
Damn it!
All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
Oh,
By who? Who's the
Where's
dickhead?
backups?
who did this?
There are no.
Backups. Why do we even have them as a
What
system
year
if
is this where
nobody
we don't
uses them?
have backups?
Not even the cloud can. God damn it.
Ugh. So
They
stupid.
were very thorough.
Jeez, you're pushy. You men are
Mizuki.
seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides,
Holy
Fuck
shit.
you. I like him.
never mind.
I'm sorry,
Just do
Mizuki.
your
You know what?
investigation or
Next time when we're both having a
Now
conversation in
is
front of
not
where
the
my
time to worry
dad
about
has
such
been killed,
things.
you can give me shit then, all right?
Okay.
Seriously.
Okay, when
I don't
my
know where
dad
that came
dies, I
from.
will
I'm very
invite
upset.
you.
I'm sorry. Jeez. A chair.
Anyways, let's take a look, see if we could find anything suspicious.
Now
Maybe in
it's
the
ve-
kitchen?
Now it's very simple, James. All you do is you look to the left, and then there's the hyper plug socket for Luigi to plug in the vacuum, and then you can just destroy this entire.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents.
Seriously, though, that
of
thing was
the
fucking
intestines
destructive.
were excreted
It
upon
was so
death.
cool.
It just
the
sucks
game
that you can only
chugs.
use it
That have been
twice.
found in the area.
Yeah, and the game chugs when you're trying to use it.
I would have loved being able to use it on the fucking final boss, but no.
Actually,
that
wasn't, wasn't it used like what 3 times?
No, twice.
Okay, so you-
use
so
it
hang on,
on
so-
the...
Considerably difficult to
Use
carry
on the
more than
pirate ship, then
100
use it in the
pounds.
disco room.
And you
Oh,
use
use
it
it-
in the conductor's...
Yeah, so 3 times.
Right, so 3 times.
158 pounds. I
Hmm.
can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and
So at
fat.
the very least, it had to be 159 pounds to lift him up.
Yeah, that was no lightweight.
Iba, how much do I
Each
weigh
tank
then?
has a capacity of
No
20
You don't want to know.
comment.
All 3
I
cans
don't.
are
I'm
filled
sorry. I
with
don't like watching
approximately
grown men
55
cry.
pounds each.
Okay, well, how much does Iba weigh? Yeah, that's what I thought.
Literally an inch.
That's anyway, I don't know, Mark.
Literally
That's exactly
an
what
inch in weight. What?
That's to be fair. That I can imagine Dante saying that.
Okay, oil drums. Must be some kind of
The
interior
capacity of this
decor.
oil drum is 200 liters.
How are you holding up, Sammy?
It weighs
hold it up
approximately
well.
44 pounds when empty.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute. Why didn't they use
Wait.
the oil drums to hang them up and instead use these little kegs?
That's
Actually,
a good
that's a good
question.
point.
What's
Extra-
inside those oil drums?
See if there's anything inside.
Are...
Aha! They left a turd.
What?
That's not a
There's
turd.
something
It looks
inside.
like one. It's long and vertical.
It's a not just any turd, but it's a turd. It's
This
a
is
turd
the
to the
oil
crime.
This is the kind of
And
oil
Mizuki's
drum
like,
I
stop
believe, right?
saying... Stop
Stop
saying...
saying
Groin."
groin.
My parents
Let's
are
open it.
dead.
So there we go. Anyway.
Oh, sorry. See, that's
my-
those must be all the waitresses,
Oh.
Maids who work
waitresses,
there.
the maitresses of this cafe.
Is that Renju's watch?
It's
Survey
Renju's
says-
pocket watch.
It's
This is
his
the
wristwatch,
watch.
I mean.
always wore.
Mm.
No doubt about it.
He wore this
But how did this
wristwatch.
get here?
He didn't quite see the time to his demise.
No, but there is a time on the thing.
Oh, did the watch break? And that's going to be how we find out about what time he died. And then
I mean, it has
played
been
a-
used in forensic cases before, but yeah, we took
played
a
it- I played
wristwatch
Ace
and
Attorney. Wait,
we've
how do we
officially-
Oh, go ahead.
We've officially messed with a crime scene. We took his watch.
Hey,
Hooray! I was gonna say,
you doing okay?
in Ace
Oh,
Attorney fashion,
sorry.
how can we now
Just
investigate the watch that's in
staring.
our inventory, or do we just
if
have
you're
to
having
show
a
it to
hard
people?
time,
No,
you can tell
but
me.
we will use it for later
fine.
instances.
It's not like the body was
Because it
lying
is
there.
interesting.
Are you really okay?
All right.
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
At the very
What are you
least,
here
Date is
for,
willing
then?
to ask if, you know.
But deep inside, we'll never know
I-
the answer.
Aiba, emotional X-ray. On it. And we just find like a broken like thundercloud inside of Mizuki.
But here's an
Can you
interesting
check the
tidbit.
operation records of this elevator.
There's an elevator?
Searching.
Yeah, it's the only
Oh.
way up to this floor, actually. There's no
The
stair.
elevator
Oh.
records are sent automatically to building management.
So
Ha!
while we couldn't record anything on
According to the record from
camera,
yesterday,
We can
from
use this to know
6:30
when
PM
somebody may have
until
brought the body
was
up. And
found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once.
Bingo.
10:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
and Renju
So that
weighs
would-
158.
So,
So-
that would mean that whoever did this to him must have weighed more or less the same.
Yes.
So
Who else do we know that may weigh the same?
Not sure.
Oh no.
What?
Well, actually, no, not. Well, we know that Aset, from a simple conversation, we know that Iris weighs about 110 pounds because Sammy and I both agreed that that sounds like she's malnourished. But.
I'm trying to remember what you have to interact with
Is,
here. So-
I was like, is there
You
like,
recall the
I was
time
like,
we
is there like an
discovered the corpse?
actual like mathematical
Of course.
puzzle we need to figure out with all these weights together?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Anyways,
Well,
let's
we're in
get
for
a
the long
look
haul.
at the body.
Beautiful!
You notice the ligature marks there.
Correct. The face
Okay, so
shows
he's
clear
choked and
signs
then
of
hooked.
congestion,
Mhm.
along with petechia around
And yes,
the face
I
and
can't look
throat.
at this and nothing.
Both are clear evidence.
Oh!
Not like that.
Any indication of the
The
murder
fucked up
weapon?
part is this fucked up
Most
part is, Sam,
likely
you're not the
this
only
is
one that we know of who with such sick tastes.
Who's the other
culprit
one?
approached Renju behind,
Yeah.
around his neck.
Someone who we can't technically name at the given moment.
The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure.
But we
defect.
definitely know people who are about
But more
who have as
simply,
much about as
suspect
much as sick
strangled
tastes.
Renju to death from behind.
We have an
Disgusting.
estimated TOD.
Disgusting.
Yesterday,
Disgusting.
Around 8 p.m.
So Renji was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
And
Now
about an
watch as
hour
I-
before they got to the elevator.
Now watch as I flick a peanut straight into his gullet.
10 points.
3 points.
Actually, no, bonus points if it's in his eye.
Don't. Why are
The
you
autopsy
going with
report
this?
discovered the presence
Ooh.
of
Benzodiazepine.
It is a common
Diazepine.
sedative.
Oh, so he was
Dosage
drugged.
found in the victim's bloodstream was extremely
Okay.
high.
Oh.
It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
Okay, so someone drugged him.
Drugged to the point where they could easily restrain and struggle him.
I guess just to keep, to keep him from putting up a
The
fight.
time of discovery
Body.
was 10:20 p.m. You of course
Okay.
already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was
Yeah, the
hanged
place
from
was
the ceiling,
closed.
similar to
There
how
was
a
no one
fish
here.
would be. A thick hook was embedded in the
But
upper
what
jaw,
kind of fish?
and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling
better in a
beams.
better in a sushi
There was
cafe
also
than
a
a
hook on the other end of
than a
each
freaking
wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached
It's
to
a
the
mermaid cafe, James, not a
They found
sushi
no
cafe.
fingerprints.
Oh my god, is that the freaking joke? A mermaid cafe. Ah.
Ba-da-ba.
Ba-da-ba.
Seems we've already... Well, actually, no, there's a little bit more we could look at.
The wires?
Quite possibly.
Oh, his right eye.
Or the hook, or yeah, his other eye.
Okay, okay, I think I think that's it.
Nope, there's at least one more thing. I'm just trying to remember.
His left eye?
Exactly.
Are you sure?
Oh, right.
Oh, his left, yeah, his other eye.
The hole.
A hole
The
in
left
the
eyeball
face
was
of the
removed
donut.
while the victim was still alive.
A hole at the bottom of the sea.
I think we've checked everything
Well,
we need
this
to.
is getting a little more
I
twisted the
agree.
more we look at
We
it.
should compile
This is
our
getting
evidence and
peculiar.
inferences.
Mizuki,
Understood.
you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
Well,
What do you
where should
mean?
we go?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Such as...
Such as...
Should was the other tie taking that? Okay. What
Actually,
is
who
it?
do you want to talk to?
Well, there is one place. Have you
And
heard
what
of
would that
Golden
be?
Yokocho in the entertainment district?
Ooh!
Daddy used to
I
go
don't
to
think I know
a
that
place
place.
of Marble a lot. Maybe they know something about him.
I like
Did
marbles.
he used to go to a hostess a
Yeah.
hostess bar?
Oda's in
No.
here all the time. He might know something. I'll call him.
We're not going to Oda.
Oda's phone is
Don't.
broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
But he might know
Sounds like it.
something.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in
He's
person.
also
He's a
weirdo.
big
He's probably
stupid
at
idiot,
Lemniscate
that's
or
what he
Matsushita
is.
Diner.
Just... You know what, I've already
Yeah.
drowned on about it. I'm not going to bring
Daddy
it up.
owned
I know,
Lemniscate,
I know.
and Iris works for them. She used to work here
So what
too.
are your thoughts, Sammy? You've been a
She
little
might
bit
know something.
quiet.
I'll call her.
I mean, I still find it fascinating, is all I can really say.
Because I'll admit, I haven't played some of the
Have
more
any idea where
recent
she might be?
Ace Attorney games,
I
but
don't
I like
know.
the production
Iris
values
is into
on
a lot
this
of
compared
things.
to an Ace Attorney game. Like, that it has the full 3D, full like exploration. It's like, because Ace Attorney
Lemniscate,
usually had more
Matsushita
2D
Diner, and
interactions,
Marble.
like flat, like
Let's head
you
out.
facing the person head
Okay.
on, right?
Yeah.
Alright,
Anyways,
let's go.
Now
let's
you're
go.
talking.
let's go on an adventure.
Alright,
Where to
are we going-
first?
are
We
going
could go
talk
to the
Iris?
diner, we could go to the Lemniscate,
Oh.
or we could go to the watering hole.
You...
I feel
Are you
like going
throwing-
there first.
Alright.
Okay.
Let's go get ourselves hammered.
Are there missable interactions, or is everything eventually? Are you bound to, like, you know, reach every dot eventually?
You'll reach every dot eventually. So we're gonna be a man about town today.
Oh boy.
Oh, I really hope this is not like a red light district.
I mean, it's called
Is
Gold
this it?
in Yokocho.
Yeah.
It's obviously gold and not red.
You know about
You gotta
this
kinda
slow
place?
down
lame.
when you go through
Yeah.
here.
This is where I met Renju for the first time.
Okay, it's a
Ooh.
bar.
Interesting. Didn't think this was your kind of spot.
This place is
I think
special.
this was your kind of
You can
sass.
find all sorts of shady
Yeah.
characters here.
It's
The
a
best place
it's a
for
tavern
gathering
of
information
unsavory
about
repute.
case. So that's why.
That is only a partial truth.
Shut
For a
up.
partial tongue.
Yeah, but she doesn't need to know that.
Let's head inside.
Does Mizuki
Don't
not
worry,
know
just-
we can talk to Aiba this whole time?
No, she doesn't know about Aiba.
Oh.
All she knows is that we have a weird gold eyeball.
Where is everyone?
It's been like this for a while. Not many people
So,
come here.
Mm-hmm.
Mama should be here soon, though.
think we'll find Vincent here?
Okay.
No, but we'll find one of my favorite characters in the game.
The radio.
So long as it's not Ronald McDonald, lady.
No, it's not Ronald McDonald. Ronald McDonald, lady.
At 6:10 p.m.
There is-
yesterday, on the outer circle of the
Have you ever
Capital
played
City Highway
Catherine
in
before?
Minato District, Tokyo,
Oh, right,
a
right.
traffic collision
That
occurred
dude.
involving 5 cars and at least 1 truck.
Oh.
Oh,
MPD
dear.
has
Oh.
arrested the driver of the truck suspected to be the cause of the accident for negligence. The investigation
Mhm.
is ongoing.
Good.
Not to spoil too much, but that will come into play not now.
Ah, so this, I guess that's not a part of this route?
No.
No, it's not part of this route.
And what do you mean?
But it is important on a different route.
Nothing.
I
Just
will
let
tell
me know
you
when you're
that.
tired. You can go home.
I mean, it's a good
anytime you
thing. It's a good thing that for the most part we can
You're
more or
really
less cut
worried
around
about me, just
once we
think
start
I'm
going
annoying,
through the
right?
other routes as well.
Don't beat around the bush. Just
Right.
say it.
Oh, I guess I'll ask
But
while
you
they
know
have
what?
this conversation,
It wouldn't
Ikki.
matter anyway because I'm not
With how you're
going
going to
home.
tackle these routes, is your plan going to be like, let's say we're going all the way to the
Did
far
what?
left. Are you going to go
Sat at
all
a
the way
table
back
together
to that
like
first
this.
branching point, or kind
We
of
haven't eaten
work your
dinner
way
together
back
in a
to the
while.
first branching point by doing everything on the left side
After I
of this
finish
flow
working
track
on this
first?
case, we should do it again.
We'll go to the main areas that split
Why?
off.
Because of what happened
You know,
to my
for
mom and daddy.
revisiting things.
I don't need that.
Okay.
Didn't you tell? I could be wrong, but
This is where
isn't
you
it
need to
primarily
take stronger
like
roles
split off
as
primarily with the Somniums?
Data
Yes.
suggests that
The only
children who
times
eat
where you could
alone
actually
are prone
like
to
influence the
mental
pathway on
imbalances
the
and
flow
poor
chart
physical
is with the
condition.
Somniums. But not
The
every
meals you
Somnium
prepare do
has like
have
a split
sufficient
path.
nutritional
Some of them
content.
are in fact like linear.
However, you need to
So
make
that's the
sure that
first one.
Mizuki is eating all of it. Otherwise, your effort is wasted.
Oh no.
Wait, eating what?
It's okay.
Food.
Is it?
Oh, are we gonna order some unagi?
Well, not
Do
here.
you have a lot of friends?
Yeah, but I don't really like my elementary school friends. They're too immature. I have more fun with Iris and Ota.
Is she in elementary
I
school?
don't know if they're
She's a
too
sixth
immature.
grader.
You're
And
just
yet she's
Sixth
No,
grade
it's-
doesn't mean elementary school.
You think so?
What?
The kids at school
No,
are
sixth
so
grader is still
stupid. They
technically
gossip
elementary
about
school.
who
It's
had
the
their
last
first
year
kiss for
before
days.
before middle school.
I don't see why that's
I thought that was
anyone's
fifth
business.
grade.
Yeah.
These
Nope.
grade schoolers
Not
move
in
For me, it was
fast.
sixth grade.
No,
For
not
me, it was
really.
fifth.
It's pretty normal
Right.
nowadays.
Same here.
You-
Once I was finished
you
with
have
fifth grade, I graduated,
kissed
and then I went to
yet?
middle school.
Have you?
Mm-hmm.
No.
I guess it depends on where you
Oh,
live.
thank God.
Am I the only Sammy? When did grade school end for you to middle school?
When
told
did,
you I don't want to.
Why not?
For me, grade school was like
Because-
till 6th grade, and then 7th
I don't
and
like
8th
how you hold
grade was middle
chopsticks.
school for me.
It makes me sick.
I always
Okay.
found that so
Okay,
weird.
so I guess it does
People
depend on the
always told me
location.
that.
Okay,
Good
so
Or
thing
maybe
to say-
Ikki and I are just the
It's
freaky,
beautiful.
outliers of the whole
It's
thing.
disgusting.
I don't know. I'm at least happy that it's not just like everyone, and I'm just the
Besides,
one
there's no
guy
point
who was
in
like
eating
in
together.
grade school for one extra
Why
year.
is that?
Hooray! I'm not a
Because you
freak.
don't talk when you're eating. I don't like sitting in silence.
Well, we don't have
She
to be
likes
quiet.
funny noises like
It's
clown
fine. I don't like
horns.
hearing you talk either.
Jesus,
I
Mizuki.
believe
Sheesh.
she has entered
She is
her
very harsh.
teenage rebellion phase.
Oh, okay. I think that explains
Ah,
everything.
this is gonna be rough.
Yeah, turning into Batman overnight will do that to a person.
Mm-hmm.
Please tell me that
Hey,
she's
Doctor.
pretty much the Dick Grayson
What
of
did
this
you
whole
and Daddy used
universe.
to talk about when you were here?
Nah, she's better than Dick.
Okay.
I don't remember a lot of it. I was usually
Because,
drinking pretty hard.
unlike Dick, she actually is cool.
Don't worry, I have everything
Hey,
recorded.
Dick can be cool.
In fact,
Yeah, but he's named
conversation
Richard
about you taking
Robinson.
care of
He's a
Mizuki took place
dweeb.
here, at Marble.
Yeah, he has a stupid name. You don't see Mizuki having a
Topic
stupid
was
name
brought
now,
up
do
several
you?
times afterward.
What if she did have her own quote-unquote vigilante
4
alter
years
ego?
ago, after drinking enough liquid courage,
Also, I completely
Renji
almost
asked
heard
you
that
to
as.
take care of
What if she
Mizuki.
did have a stupid name though, Ikki?
At
No!
first,
Then,
Renji
where was your
physically
precious
forced,
defense? be?
buried in work
Oh,
at
no.
Lemon Street, and
But
not
hey,
arrested.
here we find out that we
Oh.
essentially
This is a
took in
display of
Mizuki under our
excellent
wing
judgment.
4 years ago.
It was a good thing that he managed to swallow his pride.
Wow.
Think so? Sometimes I don't think it was the right move.
Trust me,
We should have
Date,
more
it
confidence.
was.
It's
I
always the
guarantee
right
you that It was
move.
the best decision.
It's always doing the cool thing,
Let's
Mr.
hope so.
Besides, if it weren't for you, Mizuki would not be so
Where is
cool.
the bartender? Oh,
There she is!
Oh, hello!
No see.
Hey,
I
Mama.
believe
Oh,
she is
jeez.
voiced by Patrick Sates.
Oh, tired
That's-
and sore, but not in a fun.
I mean, I'll give him credit. This is a very
Watch the
unique role for
innuendo in
him.
front of the kid.
Oh,
I-
who is this?
Renji's daughter.
I'm just gonna let this
Hi,
play out for a
nice
second.
to
Hang
meet
on.
Oh, you're... I... Oh, it must have been hard. I saw on the news.
Aw.
It's okay. Really.
Oh, it must have been so hard. Stupid Ren. What was he thinking, leaving his little
Stupid
girl like
Stimpy.
this? Oh.
He truly was an idiot.
Truly was a fat, bloated idiot.
Hey, Mama.
But
I
yeah,
wanted to ask
Mama
you some
is
questions.
our resident rumor mill.
Oh,
What's up,
Oh,
babe? What's
nice.
up, James?
I guess crying
Just
is
that
gonna solve
freaky
the thing,
delivery
is it?
Dante had.
Hey, mama.
Yeah, it was way
Go
too
ahead.
close to Johnny
Ask
Bravo.
away.
It's just-
Hey,
Oh,
Mama.
Mama.
Anyway,
Hey, pretty mama, let me light your chemicals.
I mean, so far we have seen that Dante isn't too dissimilar to the guy.
By the way, here's my
Also-
favorite part about going to Marble.
Hey, Dante.
A beer tap.
You hear the one about the drunk ballerina?
No. What about?
She quit the ballet because she was always more interested in tap.
Jeez.
Go to Marble, get a complimentary pun.
Matt would love her.
Not bad.
Matt just walks in. My people.
Yeah, my mama.
As you can. It makes me feel sad and old.
Anyway,
Place I used to visit.
and then they have a hit sitcom show on ABC with each other. No,
I could hook you up.
only thing it'll be called That's My Mama. Anyway, whenever I hear Patrick Seitz, all I can think of is his performance as the drill instructor in the Attack on Titan abridged series.
I haven't seen him for a while.
What?
I gotta show you.
I
was in a
I have a little
series?
thing to show you after this.
Without you boys around.
Huh.
Shrivel up.
After this
You look like
session,
a
because we're actually getting
purple
close to the
water
hour
balloon.
mark. Dante,
That's right. Care to give me a poke?
Mama.
Mama, that's
Dante.
okay,
Oh, Mama.
thanks.
Not in front of the
Mama.
kid.
Have you heard any rumors?
To be fair, she probably has to deal with a
Anything
shit
about
ton
grudges,
of hooligans
disputes?
like that anyway, so, you know,
Is it
something
okay to
to
talk in front
push
of
him back.
Mizuki?
Yes, I want to be here.
Trust me, you couldn't drag her away.
We're stuck.
If you say
She's
so.
a
We're
stubborn
stuck
one.
with her.
Apparently, Ren
Or
has
else
some
she'll give
connections
us a
with the
Homer Simpson
Kumakura
chokehold. Kumakuras.
That's the first I've heard of them. And oh,
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
A gang?
all right.
Yeah, real rough
Something
customers.
about Kuma
This
Bears.
is their turf.
So Daddy was involved with gangsters.
Mizuki.
So's your mom.
the
So's
company
everyone
Shoko was
apparently.
running, were they
It's
also
almost
tied
like
to
you
the
were
Kumakuras?
literally the daughter of
don't
two megacorp owners. Of course they'd be involved with the mob in some form or fashion.
Well,
Someone
one
has got
megacorp
to-
owner, one con artist.
We gotta show someone a little Yakuza franchise
Not
later, so
really.
she can learn all the biz. And okay.
Oh, don't worry, honey. I don't bite. I'm only aggressive when it comes to men 20 through 65.
Okay.
That's a pretty
Quite
wide
the
range.
range.
What happens after that?
Gotta widen my net for a catch like you, Date, honey.
Do we know how old she is?
We
mean,
could check her
I'll ignore
data.
that one.
You know what? Why not? I'm kind of curious.
Check the menu
Let's check the menu.
in the file.
Let's see, boneless
Under
wings,
persons.
fish
I
taco.
think we want.
Oh, wait, wrong
I think we
one.
want persons.
Where is she? Where is she? Where is she?
Oh, she's
damn
not-
it, we
I
don't
she's
have
not
her
here.
page
Oh,
yet.
Mike,
Damn.
it'll probably happen after this interaction's done.
Most
Oh
likely.
well, maybe later.
Continuing. About Mama.
I heard that shady characters hang out here. So who are you and how do you fit in?
I'm the
No
shadiest
one's
of all.
special. I'm just a
Or you're talking to her.
facilitator.
A facilitator?
People who come in here tend to have very specific interests. I help accommodate.
Oh,
I see.
okay.
Mama's
Well,
Speed
I-
chef.
it's nice to see.
an informant.
It's nice to see that she's pretty okay with her job.
That's right.
And throwing this
yeah.
out there,
I'll charge you
and throwing
this
this out there,
time.
I appreciate
Just
these.
promise to get the bastards who
I
did this to
appreciate
Ren
these games
me.
for being more open-minded about casting and stuff compared to more Western studios.
Mm-hmm. I mean, in this case, it's kind of intentional since Yoshikoshi is pretty, a-okay
Yeah,
with,
I mean, at Sunfish
particular
Pocket they serve
demographic.
alcohol, but
Oh, for sure.
I've
Same
never
with
been
the
to a bar
guy
like
who
this.
made
I would hope
same
not
with the guy
in
who made
elementary
what's it
school.
well, Daddy invited me
freaking Deadly
along
Premonition.
sometimes, but I was too shy to go.
Also, I'm sorry, but what exactly
I
is
was
Mama
planning
trying
on
to
going one day.
clean anyway?
When I was old enough
Is that
to
a?
drink,
It looks like a
I wanted to go to a
cigar.
bar with Daddy.
I think it's a dish.
Is
I don't know
Probably.
what it is. Wait, no. It's like a piece of seaweed. Or bonito.
Oh, dried bonito fish, part of our daily routine. I have no idea why, James. I think we'll ask her one day.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Well,
Why is she
there
trying
Give
to
us the deets.
watch incident.
You mean
Watch
this
it,
one?
I'm sure you remember that one.
Watch incident?
Go ahead.
You don't
Apparently
remember?
we do.
Your
Or we
drunk
don't.
ass spilled your beer on Ren's watch.
Oh no.
I was
Oh,
furious, yelling
I
about how
get it
this
now.
watch is more important than my life.
And so in
or whatever.
response, he throws
blew
his
up on
watch
you.
underneath the oil
That
drum
was the
and
only
hangs
time I've
himself
ever
like a
seen Ren
trout.
that mad.
I don't think
That's
he
why I
would have
remember it
gone
so
that
well.
far.
He
Was it
could
his
have.
watch?
You don't
But
know
at
him.
Yo,
I pulled out the watch I had in my pocket. It's one I found in the oil drum.
Yeah, that's it. Why do you have it?
I don't know.
Was it
try me.
Ren was given that watch by his
yeah.
lover. It was an anniversary
me?
gift, I think.
Did you take his
Never.
gift back?
Oh,
So it had
I'm
to be
sorry.
his.
I forgot Mizuki
So it would
was
be
here.
Mizuki's mom or
No, it's
another.
But of course, it wasn't
Darling, you
fair.
know the old
This was
saying
all
of no
after he was
takebacks.
Okay, so a different woman.
had
than
a
this.
Like, would you really be that kind of dick to take back your own birthday present?
I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah.
The bathroom?
Yeah.
I gotta take a
This place is
of the
small.
whiz
Bathrooms are outside.
Take care.
of Oz, I suppose.
And. Give me a second.
I give her a nod and a wave and left through the front door.
To find a bathroom.
Because apparently bathrooms do
Iva,
not exist
get boss
inside
on
the
the
bar.
Got it.
Well, again, it's a small area.
Well, not to mention, we're going into a little bit of risky business.
Mizuki is at a bar called Marble down in Golden Yokocho. Send someone over to pick her up.
She's not at the hospital?
Yeah.
Long
she snuck
story.
out. I took her along while I was doing some work, but I can't take her any further.
Understood. I'll send someone.
Count on
Well,
it,
at least
boss.
she didn't blow
Are you
blow
going
up
to
on
leave
us over it.
Mizuki here?
Thank you.
Yes. I can't take her into a Yakuza den.
Oh boy.
Oh,
We're gonna meet the Kumakuras!
And with
Also,
that,
it's
I
right
say
over
we
here.
take. And with that, I say can we pause and leave him on a cliffhanger.
Oh, no, we can't yet.
Oh,
Because
because it's
this
a
scene is
cutscene.
very important.
Oh, because it's a cutscene, not an actual
Who's
audio
this
thing. Oh,
asshole?
Well, not to mention, it's
made a
going to
big
introduce one of my
mistake
favorite
coming here.
characters in the game,
Go home.
so...
All right.
okay.
Bye then.
Hey,
See ya, Yakuza.
What?
Yeah?
Ugh, I hate dealing with these chumps.
Didn't you hear me?
Do you want to die,
Oh.
old man?
He's got a knife.
Well, come on, I'm not that old.
Oh,
Ow!
oh, jeez.
Touch a
And he's out cold.
Hello!
Oh,
Sorry for the late introduction. I'm with the MPD.
A cop,
Is
huh?
this guy okay?
I love this guy so much.
This guy has
So,
murder eyes
you
at
wanna
all
explain
times.
What the fuck a cop is doing in my office?
I think we should exchange names before exchanging expletives.
Name's Moma,
Yo.
the warhorse. Don't give a fuck what your name is.
All right, MoMA. I
Little
have a few
babies,
things I
leave
wanna
the
ask
room.
you.
but
What do you know about
the
the
adults have to
stuff on
talk
serial
now.
killings? Shoko Nadami and Renju Okiura had their left eye pulled out and were murdered. And I think you know something about it.
Saw
Well,
it on the
do you?
news, but we had nothing to do with it. Even if we did,
Doubt.
I wouldn't spill to no cops.
Now then, I really want to continue this part because it's probably one of my favorite sequences in the game. Starring one of my favorite characters in the game.
Do you know how long it roughly goes for?
About 10 minutes.
That's fine.
Okay, let's
In
just
that case,
power through it.
let's do it. Let's get this out of our system and then we'll call it. Because yeah, we are about an hour in.
Yeah.
I gotta make sure this recording
What?
stays safe and oh.
Chairman,
So to
you're
be
the
fair, you're
chairman?
also this is also a second recording.
What?
Yeah.
I run the Kumakura gang. I'm Moma Kumakura.
That
So-
can't
So
be
you're
right.
Bear or
The
something.
chairman of the Kumakuras is Rohan.
Rohan?
Rohan.
You aren't the chairman.
Rodon?
Yo, asshole. You need a lesson in manners?
I'm sorry, do I need to give you a punch in the gut again?
I
Ooh,
did
whoa.
some research and discovered that Rohan Kumakura died last year.
Oh. The
Ooh,
He
what
mentioned
now?
his death from the
Master.
roof of a building.
It looks like
Oh,
this
of
is-
course.
He couldn't quite take the
But Momo's
pressures
not
of being a
taking
mob
over
boss no more.
Oh, you know,
Moma
just like
took
any
over
old typical
6 years
Yakuza
ago.
would do, jumping off of buildings with absolutely
6
zero
years ago.
involvement by any other persons.
But here's another interesting tidbit. Date just happened to know who Rohan was.
Wait! Yeah, he would have. Okay. Well, I mean, but he
Don't know
died
nothing
less
about
than
her.
6 years ago,
I
didn't
know
he?
her face
Yeah.
and her name.
Okay,
Died
so it's not
last
like.
year's.
Nothing else.
Okay, so.
Shoko was part of an investment fraud scheme. And I
With
have
the
it on good
Kumakuras,
authority
no
that a
less.
certain Yakuza gang was helping her.
Wouldn't know nothing
Care to prove
about
my
that.
case, asshole?
That's Date to you, Mr. Moma.
I told you,
Moma.
I got nothing to say. You deaf or something?
Now get the fuck out of here before I call my attorney.
Date, a minute.
I swear to God, I
What is
will
it?
press this ninja monkey
See
button,
the
and I'm
sofa
only gonna let your
section?
imagination fill in the blanks about what
There's
happens
an
after
ashtray
that.
on top of the coffee table.
Ooh.
What about it?
It is
Yeah, what about it?
peculiar.
Is it now?
Thermal imaging reveals
Kind of
that
looks
they
like
are
a
both warm.
like a pond.
Yo, mister, why's your eye twitching like that?
Wait a minute, but
Wait,
when we
you
walked in
suffering
here,
from
there.
seasonal allergies, Moma?
And I'm saying, wait a minute. When we walked in here, there were only the 2 people sitting at the office chairs.
You're
Where
right.
did the other people go?
This one's still lit.
Hey, Iba. Can you turn
Someone
off
was
the
here
thermal
just
vision?
Sure.
recently.
Beep. But here's the thing.
I see.
Neither of these guys were
Cigarette
smoking
brands
this.
Really?
Why
Calvin?
is that relevant?
No.
Small details will come in useful.
Because
later.
you're worth it.
Trust me.
No, that's L'Oreal.
I
Anyway,
trust Date here.
Neilk?
Klein.
I don't know.
Well, regardless, let's see. Ah!
So we know someone was just smoking before we got in.
And was sitting on the couch. So
But who
let's go
was
talk
it?
to him and say that there's someone else here.
I mean, we can talk to these guys if they're
Got
willing
nothing
to.
to say to you.
Okay.
Okay,
All right,
well, I got nothing to
babyface.
say
Thought
to
I'd
you
ask.
Either,
Fat
fatso.
butt.
Fatty McFat.
No,
No, that's Fatty McFats.
That would be
That's him.
It is Fatty McFats.
We
Oh,
got
but
him.
he doesn't even have his Tanuki costume on.
Aww. That is our new thing, everybody, I guess, of 2022. Fatty
can do it
McFats
tomorrow
for a whole
later.
year.
Well, then I sure hope that we'll be able to finish Apescape 3 sooner or later so I can have those all public before this.
Damn it. Oh, no, trust me. Ape Escape 3, hopefully they'll beat that more faster than I can.
Hey, what's
I
that?
just need like what 2 or 3 good sessions left to tackle that, and we should be
Just as I
fine.
thought.
Yeah, we got this.
You
What's
see
up,
that
Iba?
though, right? There's a big
Yeah,
old
I
red
see
spot right here on the couch.
It reeks.
It stinks.
It leaks.
What are you talking about? You're the first guest today. Although
Bullshit.
you are
Bullshit.
an
Not
uninvited
if my
guest.
Jinx, you two.
Don't lie
Not if
now.
my Terminator Vision
Someone was
has
sitting
anything
on the
to say
sofa
about it.
Smoking very recently.
How do you know that?
I just
I'm
did.
You
psychic.
just said.
Oh, right. I remember.
What, don't you know the
now.
worst kept secret in
Just a
all of
bit ago,
Japan?
one of
I'm
our
psychic!
guys on the sofa.
Because you just told me, Fox.
Are you talking about these guys?
Oh,
right
I guess that would explain why your other eye was just acting up on its own accord.
Oh, yeah,
Not
no,
possible.
it just does
When I
that.
came in-
People in prison call me the chameleon.
You made a big mistake
The
coming here.
stupid
Go
Conan.
home.
But remember, that guy was sitting in an office chair, and so was the other guy.
Who's this
So
ass?
he was sitting on the couch.
Which means no one was on
Neither
that
of
couch
them was on
prior
the
to us
sofa.
entering.
It must have
And
been a
neither of them
ghost.
was smoking.
They left.
So,
Who left?
We saw
an
nobody coming.
insurance salesman. Right before you came in.
Insurance salesman.
What kind?
I
okay.
don't think so.
So it's involved in that
I
scam.
didn't
think.
pass
Wait,
by
what?
anyone on my way here. And I happen to
Exactly.
know this office only has one entrance and one exit. Which means
There's
not
not
even
even
whoever
windows.
it is, they're still in this
Still
office
here.
somewhere.
But where?
Open the file
Check the back.
cabinets.
They must be in the
Why do you
computer.
want to do that?
I just wanted to say hello to our guest.
I'm
Yeah,
telling you,
give him
you're
a
the
fine
only
how do
one
you do.
here.
Oh, then
Put
you
on,
don't mind me
time to
checking.
put on the X-ray.
Just get out of here, cop.
There must be someone they don't want us to see.
But
X-ray
Somewhere
mode.
behind that wall.
Use X-ray mode.
let's use X-ray
Thank
mode.
you.
There you go.
Anyway.
Oh crap! It's made of lead.
Ew!
Oh,
Just as
Creepy
It's just a
McOld
robe.
man.
This must be whoever was sitting on the sofa and smoking earlier.
He looks
My
angry.
revolver can shoot right through this wall.
can I get out of here now? I need
Can
a
I
key.
shoot him?
I should shoot
I
him.
want to shoot this guy.
Wait,
Don't shoot him.
Date should shoot him.
is he not getting enough?
What?
I just can't get enough, Iba.
The person behind the wall is unarmed.
Wait, no, hold on. What was that
I
Iba was just talking
use a
about?
revolver in this situation.
I think she. I mean,
That
She
sounded
won't let us
important.
use her
though.
shooty McBang boy.
which
Yeah,
to be
no.
fair, yeah, no, the dude is technically unarmed, so that would be proper protocol.
No, but the sentence is
Uh-oh.
he getting enough?
He gave him the nod.
We're
Oh, no.
gonna
Oh,
take him
he's
out.
armed though.
He's got a bowl.
Quick, Dante, look down.
Iba,
You
what
say
you
that
doing?
as a joke.
Are we
Here's
doing
the
some
fucked up
Matrix
thing.
stuff?
Seriously, what the heck's going on now?
You'll see.
Ikki, is that?
You like quick
Dante,
time events?
A porno mag at your feet.
What?
Excuse me?
She does that to distract him? Down. Look at how excited.
Oh, God.
Dante, what?
Oh,
Huh?
Hey, did you just shoot at me?
No, the
Did you
gun
just
shot
fall
at
for
you,
that?
not me.
Backing up. Wait,
Uh-oh.
did...
uh-oh.
Oh,
Looks like he's
oh,
armed.
where
Oh,
did you hide
God.
In the guy's office?
Shit.
Oh my
All
god!
or nothing,
Oh,
motherfucker!
Dios
I hope those bits aren't explosive. And uh-oh.
QTE approaching.
Mm-hmm.
What is she gonna say? Pornomag on the couch.
Jeez,
No.
Ibo, what can't you do?
So remember that little detail that said that Date increases in speed by like 3.6 times?
Oh, the reaction
Under
thing.
certain
Yeah.
conditions?
With explosive rounds. Aim for the dragon's gold
So
ball
basically,
on the
time
right.
pretty much just more or less slows down for him.
Oh, that.
So
Why?
shoot that thing.
Just do it.
Don't
It's made of
question it.
reactionary material.
This
So,
game's winner is...
Explosive round. It's like the Kong barrel select, but for bullets. Get in
Yeah.
there.
Pretty much.
Okay. Okay.
Fire!
Fire!
What are you doing? Fire!
Gotta keep the cursor on it long enough.
Oh, you gotta hold
I
it
see.
down.
Okay. I thought it was just click whenever, but okay. Anyway. Kaboom!
Banana Slimer.
Are you serious?
Boink. Blap.
Boink.
What?
I would love it if you could add in like cartoon boink sound effects there.
Boink. I'll find something.
You saved me.
Everything
No,
happened
you
as I
saved you.
simulated it.
So, where's this porno mag?
You idiot.
Why
There
was
is
he
no
that
adult
excited?
magazine. However,
Because I
know
don't
that
think
your
I forgot about the
reaction time is up to
porno
3.6 times
mag.
faster when you are
Where?
I simply
Like he
took
was
advantage
so.
of that behavior.
What the hell?
You
Did
manipulative
really
little hamster.
Did you outright need to say that to him? He could have been better if he didn't know.
You're a grown
What are
man.
you talking about? Oh,
Aren't you too old to be playing with toys?
Shit.
This is a toy.
Well,
Hey,
that's
Ah.
that.
forward. I see you. Show your face.
And now we move on from my most favorite character in the game to probably the most hated character in the game, and for good reason.
I
This
know
is an old man.
who is
Filthy
he?
fucking politician bastard scumwad.
Oh, he's the governor.
No, not the governor, he's just a politician. And an asshole politician at that.
Let's see.
It always goes down to politicians.
Every time with these Yakuza games.
Every single time!
Alright,
Oh god.
Apparently we remember
Sejima,
him from
so-
somewhere.
Congressman.
What is this guy doing here?
Alright, so Sejima.
This guy's a
So-
major asshole.
I've had a relationship with the Kumakura since back when Rohan was
Like, look at that fucking face.
I had business
That's
nearby,
a
so I
slapping
stopped
happy
here for a
face
visit.
if I've ever seen one.
Whatever
No,
conspiracy
that's
theory
a
you're
pure...
imagining in your head,
That's
you
like a
can
pure deck him in the jaw
strictly
and tear out his tongue kind of face.
Strictly business? A congressman
Yeah.
meeting with Yakuza? How are you gonna spin that?
It's true.
He's a
I
politician.
imagine my public image will be dragged.
They find their
through.
ways.
Mm-hmm.
But we haven't done anything illegal. If you want to accuse me of such
Bullshit.
wrong,
They're
then
just
by all
talking,
means.
Ikki.
Dude, you're
I
a
just happen to
congressman
think such
hiding in
gossip
the
is better
back
suited for
closet
tabloids.
of a Yakuza gang.
Okay, that is definitely sus.
I went to
And
work.
it only gets worse from
and went
there.
home.
So, you have no alibi.
No,
Is this
I
guy gonna
always
get
have my
what's coming
bodyguards
to him
with me.
later?
If you want
In
to,
one way or another.
Bodyguard testimony can be unreliable.
But dealing with
There is
him
a
is
possibility
just...
that they would lie to protect Mr. Sejima.
Well, of course, they're in to protect their
I
job.
agree.
There's of course
Can't trust
bias
that.
there.
But no, like, it's not even a matter of, like, him doing it as a job. It's just him being a
president of
major,
them is
unreasonable
We
asshole.
aren't friends, but I did meet him a few times through work.
Let's see. I'm curious to
What
learn
work
about
were you
that for
doing
myself.
to meet up with the head of an
Forward, let's
entertainment
see.
company?
Yeah, what
It
he
was
said.
just some party hosted by some company or other.
What
It's not
company?
unusual. Events with those uptight
For a
stuff
politician?
can be rather dull. So they have
There's-
some
I can just imagine a snapping sound effect every time he smiles.
Anyway, we only
Ugh.
saw each other
Like,
a few times.
like just like his bones
I don't even
cracking
remember
as he
what we
flips
said.
that grin into his jaw. Like,
That makes it worse!
Is it any less fitting?
It feels like I met him before.
oh, you've been staring at me this whole time.
Oh Jesus! Speaking of cracking smiles.
Us
Yeah,
how
you think
about-
that yesterday?
are a branch of the Ujisaki family.
Hmm.
The
Okay.
Ujisaki family runs a yearly golf tournament. Mandatory attendance. We were all
Wait, you're
out
forced
count
to go
those days.
golfing?
We
If you
only
can't
got
count to
one
4,
morning.
find a buddy to help
They
you
asked
out.
a hotel. They'll tell you.
Date,
Oh, sorry,
what
no,
is
if you're bad with numbers, get a buddy to help.
The hotel's
What's up,
record of
babe?
guests does list the Kumakura members.
So he's not lying there.
They were also seen
So
on
there's his
several
alibi.
surveillance cameras.
Okay, so
So
the
he's being
Kumakuras
dead.
It's
were
not
not.
possible that any of the Kumakuras could have killed
So,
Shoko,
hey, we're dealing with the Yakuza.
including Moma.
Yep.
Alright,
Though,
fine.
to be fair, at least he's being honest.
I've been looking after that guy since high school. It was the usual
Doing
stuff.
Protection?
I had him help me with a lot of work. But now,
He
it's
had
kind of the
you?
opposite,
Wait,
you know?
you had him
We're
do
getting
things
work
for
from
you?
him. Well,
He owes me a favor.
now
They
that
were
he's dead,
employed.
What work did he have you do?
the usual. If Talon at his office was causing trouble or something.
You ever get into any disputes with Renju doing this work?
No way. He paid good money. I've never even gotten into an argument with the guy.
He was a nice
I
dude,
will-
apparently.
I will always say I'm not a proponent for crime, but the whole Yakuza thing is interesting to me in
Guess
how,
there's no point hiding it now.
I guess, symbiotic they are in,
When I said I didn't,
How
like
they
it or
work
not,
with one
Japanese.
another, you mean?
You and the Kumakuras
Yeah, like,
were
well, I mean,
part
it's
of
the whole
fraud
honor
scheme
system as
Shoko's
well. Like, they take that
organizing.
very seriously, reputation, all
whenever
that.
any wise-ass investors gave her trouble.
I don't know.
Doesn't Matt know more about the Yakuza, though?
Exactly as
Oh, he
I
would. He
suspected.
plays the Yakuza games a lot, like,
Shoko
and
was
he
affiliated with the
he
Kumakuras.
watches movies. Yeah, no, he's definitely more invested in that whole.
I heard that the former head of the
saga,
Kumakuras committed
like,
suicide last year.
stories and whatnot.
Yeah. What's it to you?
Nothing at all. I just want to talk about it.
What's your relation with Rohan? Hmm?
Rohan was my older brother. He was my
Oh,
big
oh.
brother
Jeez.
in this organization, and my blood brother. 6 years
I can't see the
ago,
relation.
he got
Oh, I
sick
see.
in
You
the
probably
head.
you probably
He got sent to a
got your
special
looks from
hospital.
your mom.
And naturally,
You stole
because
his
my
hair
brother
from him.
next in
Years
line,
ago.
I was the
You
successor.
stole the hair right off
That's
of his
all I'm
head,
gonna
you
say.
sick bastard.
You want to know more?
Hey, don't
Yeah,
call
I'm
him
damn
sick,
proud of it.
bastard. He may be sick, but, well, he may be a bastard, but he's not sick.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I am.
Yeah.
I
Get your
I
facts
can't even
straight.
click the fatty. Anyways, let's talk about Shoko with asshole.
I believe Moma
Yes.
introduced me to you.
Don't worry, Sam. We're almost done with this investigation.
Or at least this part of the
We were just
investigation.
having drinks. Shoko stopped by to say hello.
Right. We didn't talk about anything.
Not about the insurance fraud schemes.
Indeed. Date, I have determined that these individuals have nothing further to add.
Are they going to be
Even if they
impaired
are
to this
involved,
path or
they
another?
will not volunteer any more information.
Unfortunately, this is like the only
need solid
major
evidence
occurrence
to
that
move
Moma
forward
has
with
during
the
this path.
investigation.
But so.
Right.
So,
At the moment, OTA presents our best opportunity for finding
We'll have
leads.
future involvement.
I assume he's pretty much our biggest link between all of the routes.
Yeah,
What?
let's go.
Is he our
He-
biggest link
Moma,
between all the
Congressman
routes?
Tsujima,
It's- yeah,
Uh,
so,
call
like,
no,
it a
he's
day.
not our biggest.
I'll come back
lead,
soon.
But he
We'll
is
swap drinking stories.
persistent.
You serious?
You don't like him.
Let's go, Iva.
I don't like him, and neither will
Roger.
you.
Okay.
I mean, no one's saying you had to. Maybe
Okay.
maybe he was trying to say it, but then again, he's kind of a shit face.
And
Yeah,
with
we
that,
have
we'll-
places to go next time.
Yes, we do. We can
Anywhere
still,
but here, thank you.
On AI, the Somnium
Yeah.
Files.
Still likes everybody.
Hi.